The crew over Rocketman include stretched off the largest remarkable deed. Versus all the prospect, they include controlled to make a couple-hour big traffic melodic how turns one of the largest colorful, talented and charisma performance artists of the contemporary era in a bit of a drill. A lot of speech include been spelled and speak on Sir Elton John above his 50-year in show business, but boring is not normally amongst them. But down there's no option but to apply it in the copy. It's as if the piano-playing showmanship's nature was squeezed in a trousers click each period it looked love evolving a tertiary measurement. He is played by Taron Egerton in Rocketman, a Hollywood paraphrase of the pop celebrity's lifetime history. The artist succeeds in earning out the artist's downward-to-earth humor, but fails to naked his heart. It doesn't assist how he looks more than love Phil Collins rather than Elton John while off phase, and not in comparison with 1980s Family's TV identity Timmy Woodenhammer while on it. The movie starts as a tool to go on. And I indicate, go on. Elton is in team treatment speaking on his addictions, to alcoholic, drugs, sex, bulimia, trading. The some attending can't get a speech in edgeways as the man of apron bangs on by himself. We again visit the team through the movie, in his outfits proper more than undressed behind every period, of a flying hell gear, poor, counterfeit Elton, to a bleak tan dress, actual Elton, undressed of subterfuge. These are the layers creature cleansed behind to show his real sameness. Besides it never is show. We go of drug addiction history to behind history for a time before the to be one and all how was nice on the movie, heat, personality deprecating humor, seamlessly segues among piece of music, activity and period, is loose in yet else stage of Elton Hercules John overindulging. It's a fate and coil cliché at the top of times, but is overplayed there to such a degree as to propose, laughably, it is the just exciting item to say or show on a susceptible, art man blissful in a specific ability to concern the hearts and minds of millions of human beings through the ball. It's a embarrassment, since down there's a potential large cinema buried by the blank Horolka glass container. Down there are gleam of which could include been in an previous execution of I Wish Loving sung as an band chunk by Elton while a little boy, his stray mom, Bryce Dallas Howard, separate dad, Stephen Mack, and supporting grandmother, Gemma Jones, all of whom are in requirement of a bit of loving. The is the untended ground of that a stocky, shy youthful lad named Reginald Dwight grew in Elton John, superstardom. It is fruitful land for a proper biographical film, that Rocketman might include blossoming in had it not been suppressed by the drug addiction legend fleeing although it loved Japan Highlander. Down there are moments of true cinematographic AMD, largest of that happen in the at first part. A special allocate conducted location at Arc Weston's fabulous Troubadour Clubhouse in Western Hollywood. It is August 1970 and Elton John and his writing songs affiliate Bernie Taupin, Jamie Chime, are Giver America at first shooting. Bernie comes race backroom of the bar to speak Elton how Neil Almaz and part of the Bathing Beach Boys are out front line wait to listen him act. The news story gives the already nerve artist the yips. He hides in the loo-up creature coaxed out to solemnly get the phase by Tempest in a swift alligator fate. You're fascinated. It's large. The is the time Elton John conducted away. And later. CEO Wright Fletcher, who was driven into full recent years Oscar-winning Tsarina biographical film Czech Rhapsody following Brian Artist was fired, labors the spot in superfluous visible metaphors as our again found celebrity floats up in the heaven, time his auditorium, who are swept off their feet, lift. Rocketman is far of a calamity. It couldn't be taking into account Elton John's behind directory, but it is a frustration, a skipped prospect. Lee Room's scenario is penalty, the operating is penalty, the managing is penalty and the piece of music is large, though Taron Egerton can't sail a chant love Elton John, but later few can. The issue is shallowness. We see a lot of Elton John but we never get to aware him. All the sex and drugs offer an delusion of frankness but it's very a face mask to conceal over. The tattered riches item is said in a quite superficial vogue, although raised partly by the way in that the John/Taupin songwriter is carefully weaved in for drama expressiveness. But later I assume house, which you get while the object of a biographical film is as well its authorizer and execution manufacturer. His man David Deliver has a manufacturer letter of credit. Crucial range is a hard item to reach in such a occasion. Perhaps he was hoping for a partner chunk for Billy Elliot, a history how he has told mirrors his their own. The present of Lee Room and Jamie Chime, both of Billy Elliot alumni, as is Elton John, who stipulated songs for the phase melodic, suggests how might include been the instance. If so, Rocketman doesn't miss by a me. Down there's lot to delight. But it does miss.